We were waiting to see if Mother Nature could fire up a few possible isolated to scattered supercell thunderstorms, but all the clouds that you're seeing from our live shot of Landers, at least from Landers, outside of the city limits of Joplin almost, overlooking 44, all this cloud cover ended up being our saving grace. It really has not allowed any moisture to rise up and get thunderstorms going. And if you remember what Doug said the other day, like if we had any peaks of sun break out, this would have been a different evening that was about to unfold. But again, the cloud cover held on, kept us quiet throughout the day. But let us look at the radar network overall. Has us dry, although I do see a couple of light rain echoes that have been trying to get going. They don't look impressive right now. Maybe a few light showers from the Harry Truman Reservoir from Clinton down to Osceola, Appleton City, and passing to the east of Rich Hill. That's something I'll keep an eye on because that could be the signs of some scattered storms that'll form later on this evening ahead of the approaching front. But also in the short term, if anything can get going that could be a big hail threat or a wind threat, I want to mainly keep an eye on the Kansas-Oklahoma line and south into northeast Oklahoma. That's where in the short term, I think if we had anything try to go and turn quite severe, it will be in that corner of our viewing area. In the meantime, though, cloudy, sure, but we are dry and still mild at the 6 o'clock hour because of that south wind gusting to 32. It's pushing Joplin to 65 degrees right now, lower to middle 60s. Pretty much all across the board until you hit Sedan. You're at 72 degrees because the front that's coming in is knocking on your door, and it is a front that you can clearly see where the northerly winds are kicking in by the turnpike. That's where the front is, and that's what's going to come in and give us a better shot for more scattered storms late tonight. At least we're dry overall to start the evening out. And as the rain chances get going and the cloud cover takes hold, we'll see generally mid to upper 50s for a good portion of us tonight. Let me show you another perspective. There we go. On where this front is. And our corner of Kansas now stretching back into the southern plains. And this is an upper level wave. It's not strong. This is another big reason why we really haven't seen anything blossom to fruition just yet. But again, along the Kansas-Oklahoma line down south, let's just keep an eye on this area up until about 11 o'clock. If any individual cells try to get going, wind and hail will be the biggest issues, but this is more likely how the storm chances will play out for the course of the evening. As the front comes on in, we'll see some scattered storms get going late tonight and continue in some form or fashion in our southern counties as the front stalls out for tomorrow morning. But then the front starts lifting back to the north throughout the day. That's going to keep some rain and thunderstorm chances around. Nothing looks severe, but despite all of that, it's going to be a warmer day tomorrow. 58 in the morning, 69 by noon, and highs here 76 with that south wind eventually at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Wanted to quickly show you Thursday evening. I think any big storms that blossom out west will stay to our west. Looking quiet to start Friday out, and then we're back in the 80s with a cap in place. That will keep us dry, but then you see the thunderstorm chances picking up again Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and into Sunday. That's the next big system on the way, and that could be a better shot, unfortunately, for some severe weather. Once we get behind that, though, Dow, we'll dry out for early next week, and temperatures looking good from 62 Monday to 71 Wednesday.
Yeah, starting next week, the weather looking very promising.
It is indeed.
Thanks, Nick. Coming up in